What is match play in golf? A sport of excellence, golf is much more interesting than it seems. Its rules are also mostly simple to familiarize with. To begin with them, the two most common forms of golf play scoring are stroke play and match play. Among other things, this video will walk you through what is match play in golf. What does match play in golf mean? Match play is a scoring system in golf where opponents compete against each other. Contrary to stroke play, which considers the number of strokes in one or more rounds of 18 holes, match play rules involve two players or teams competing against each other to win the game on a hole-by-hole basis. Match play format is a prominent feature in professional tournaments like the Ryder Cup, President's Cup, WGC Match Play, and Volvo World Match Play Championship, till 2014. How does the golf match play work? In match play, each player hits their shot in a round. Their scores are recorded and compared after each hole. The golfer with the lowest score wins that hole. Thus, the goal is to beat the opponent and achieve more hole wins than the opponent. If a tie occurs, each golfer gets a half point. In such a situation, the hole is halved. The match play scoring system declares a player as a winner when they have more holes won than there are remaining to play. Such a player is called a dormie. This is because even if the opponent could win the remaining holes, they wouldn't be able to tie or outperform you. What is the difference between stroke play and match play? Most golfers would agree that match play is the variation of the stroke play scoring system, which is the more traditional and common golfing format. Let's look at the various ways how match play golf rules are different from that of stroke play. Scoring. As discussed so far, stroke play is about how many strokes whereas match play is about how many holes. In the former case, a player hits the ball aiming to round it up in the minimum number of strokes. Conversely, match play format involves one golfer aiming to have more holes won over the other. Bad hole. Match play scoring is more aggressive as one golfer is pitted against the other to defeat them. However, it is more forgiving in terms of a bad hole than stroke play since it does not matter even if you are below par as long as you have won more holes. Game end. Match play ends when one player has won more holes than the holes left, unlike stroke play, where players must play every hole to end the game. Concessions. One major feature exclusively in match play is concessions. In stroke play, you are supposed to play every shot and hole. But in match play, you can give a shot to your opponent, mostly a putt. Concessions basically mean declaring a hole win for your opponent and moving ahead to the next hole. Concessions can occur at any time and are used to speed up a match play game. A player can only always offer a conceded putt but can never request it. The opponent is bound to accept the shot and cannot deny it. First shot. The order of play is more etiquette in stroke play than a rule. There is no penalty for playing out of turn. It typically requires a person farthest from the hole to make the next shot. However, it is one of the match play golf rules for a player playing farthest from the hole to make the first shot. If they hit out of turn, they will have to replay the shot in the proper order. Penalty. It is common for every sport to develop a few rules, failing which players will end up with a penalty per the golf rule book. For example, in stroke play, if an opponent makes a flawed tee shot, like hitting from outside the teeing ground, the outcome is a two-stroke penalty. On the other hand, there is no stroke penalty for doing the same in match play. However, your opponent can demand you replay the shot. Offering friendly advice will earn you a loss of hole penalty in match play but not otherwise. Fellow competitor. Contrary to popular terminology, you do not call the people you are playing in the match play opponents but fellow competitors. You have opponents in a stroke play but not in match play. Is match play or stroke play better? While both stroke play and match play have their own fan base, we believe stroke play is better. This is because it provides precision to your golf skills and helps you master them. It makes you compete with yourself before anyone else and puts your golfing skills to the test. What does 4 and 3 mean in match play golf? Allow us to break down a match play score to make things easier for you. Suppose you see a match play score, for example, 4 and 3. It indicates that the match play between two opponents had a winner before reaching the 18th hole. This happens very frequently in match plays. The match play score is quite informative. The first number 4 in the score 4 and 3 tells you the number of holes by which the winner has won. The second number, 3, shows the hole on which the winner was declared, thus, ending the match. So, our numbers 4 and 3 would mean that the winner led with 4 holes and 3 remaining holes to be played. Hence, it means that the match ended after hole number 16. We hope we could answer your questions about the basics of match play. Like, subscribe and ring the notification bell for more golf reviews and information from Golfing is Best.